Let me go back to what happened in the Oval Office the other day. I call it a smackdown of Zelensky. It looked really rough, but then again, at the end of the day, you may have your deal back. So is that all the art of the deal? What specifically ticked you off?
Well, you know, he was able to, it was like taking candy from a baby, what he did. He's a smart guy, and he's a tough guy. And he took money out of this country under Biden like candy from a baby. It was so easy.
Come on, kid. Like taking candy from a baby. I love it, man. Hey, what you think?
That's it. I mean, that's what he did. I mean, out the gate, we dumped billions.
Oh, yeah. Billions.
Like, not just like, oh, no, we're going to send over 500. I mean, 5 billion. No, we'll send over like 30, 300. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's and then the response of how he's playing things out now. Like, well, yeah, I get that you helped us out, but
Yeah.
we don't want to end things until, you know, my terms are met. Which is understandable because you represent a group of, you know, a country of people. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, come on, man, end the war, man, end the war. It ain't that deep. I know it's, you know, it's an economic thing. Trade war is a part of it, but you know, we here for the people. So.
Trump trying to get together. What's gonna happen, man, is we can't be sending money for war, for other countries, all this. We need to spend money on rebuilding America and helping United States citizens. Okay? We don't need to be spending money nowhere else. We need to be spending money here, and all that has to stop. So I'm hoping it's a big change come.
With that same attitude. And I just don't think he's grateful. We gave him, in my opinion, $350 billion. Europe is in for $100 billion. We gave him $350 billion, and he's talking about the fact that they have fought, and there's a bravery because somebody has to use the weapons. But without those weapons, don't forget, I was the one that gave him the javelins that was able to knock down all the tanks. Obama gave nothing. Look, if I were president, that would have never happened. You wouldn't have had Russia going into Ukraine. You wouldn't have had the whole situation with Hamas and October 7th. It would have never happened because it was broke. They had no money. They weren't giving it to Hamas or Hezbollah or anybody else. You would have never had the worst evacuation anyone's ever seen, which is Afghanistan, which was the most embarrassing day in the history of our country. And you know what else you wouldn't have had? You wouldn't have had inflation. We had record-setting inflation under Biden. It was a killer. And it's one of the reasons I won the election.
But you may get it again with these tariffs, right? I mean, one CEO said to me, my input costs have already started to go up. I'm going to have to raise prices.
In the meantime, guess what? Interest rates are down for the last 3-4 days at good levels. I mean, you know, when you add interest rates, you're talking about it's gone down. I've been saying, let's get interest rates down. You know, nobody ever gets rich when the interest rates are high because people can't borrow money. Interest rates are going down. You know what else is going down? What have I been trying to get down?
Oil.
Energy. Energy's going down. I'd love to see energy go down. You know, energy is really what caused it. They screwed up my energy. I had the most energy, and they screwed it up. Then they went back to it. It was going through the roof. They went back to some drilling, but it was gone. It was hopeless. It was lost. But energy's gone down, and interest rates have gone up over the last week. That's a big thing. I love that.
Do you expect Zelensky to come back? Do you expect to do that rare earth minerals deal?
Yeah, I think so. I think it'll happen.
Are you sure there's the content that you think there is there? Because some people were questioning if, in fact, there is the, you know, the titanium and the lithium, all those the rare earth minerals. You think it is rich with those things?
Well, I do. I mean, I've had it checked. By the best. It's very valuable. But with all that being said, Biden should have never put up $350 billion. He should have equalized with Europe. All he had to do is say, you got to stay even with us. They're in for 100. We're in for 350. How does that? And we have an ocean in between us, right? We're not. in the danger that they are. They are in much greater danger, if you call it danger. He should have never done that. You know, the other thing with Europe that bothers me? They've given Russia more money, by far, for buying their oil than they put into Ukraine. So they're paying all this money to Russia, and we're in there for $350 billion. Biden should have never done that.
I spoke with the president of Poland the other day. President Duda has great respect for you.
Yeah.
And I said to him, what if the U.S. walks away and stays away? Here's what he said. Without the United States, do you believe that Europe is capable of offering meaningful security to Ukraine?
I would like to believe it, but experience to date shows that this has not been the case. The entire history so far of the last 3 years of the war shows that without American support, Ukraine will not survive.
Are you comfortable with that? The fact that you walked away and Ukraine may not survive?
Well, it may not survive anyway, but, you know, we have some weaknesses with Russia. You know, it takes two. Look, it was not going to happen, that war, and it happened. So now we're stuck with this mess. Think of what he stuck me with. Open borders where we have 21 million people came into our country, many of whom should not be here. Many are criminals.
Let me just say something real quick. This is the truth. The truth is Russia has nuclear weapons. Okay? And so this is completely different from Hamas. Now you see why the president wants to stop this, because he's trying to prevent nuclear war, especially when Ukraine wanted to continue it. Now, I'm going to tell you who know about the rare earth minerals they got over there. We've been new, especially black rock. For y'all don't know, look up black rock. Yeah. What you think about that?
Yeah, I mean, I totally agree. Like you said, I mean, we've been new. I mean, or they've been new about these minerals. They know about all the minerals all in different parts of the world. You know what I'm saying? But it's the deal. You know what I'm saying? He's speaking more on the bad deal. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a messy situation. But like you said, our president is more involved in this situation of trying to end it and come up with a solution. Not only just because of the financial part, how, you know, we in a debt with that, but what you said, a lot of people don't know. It's a nuclear thing, man. They're not messing around.
They're not playing
in Russia. You know, that's all things that's still going on. You know what I'm saying? And like he said, it takes two. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't talking about just Zelensky and Trump. No, Zelensky and Putin. Like, they have to come together with something as well. You know what I'm saying? Also with the United States. So it has to be a mutual thing between the three, at least, to come out of something peaceful. You know what I'm saying? For everybody. Because let's be honest, folks. I mean, yeah, there's an ocean between, but they're not that far above us. You know what I'm saying? They're not that far. That area is not, you know, it ain't, you know, like you got to go across the world to get over there. So, you know, that's not something that I don't think globally they want to kind of, you know, extend to on the.
Yeah, you don't play with that, man. We don't want to play with nuclear war. It don't matter if it's water in between and not. We know if a country nuclear weapons going off, they all going off, and now we're looking at total destruction. So the American people, we know, okay, we need this to stop. Okay, over in Europe, the leaders over in Europe need to stop this. Okay, y'all need to stop this. This is not going to work. This is not productive. So I don't even know why they continue this.
Well,
it's ridiculous.
You know, they playing both sides. Like you said, you got Europe sending Russia money at the same time where talking about a European country that you also supposed to be helping out, and you chosen for a leadership for over there for him to kind of lead and do things. So it's like, you know, hopefully just all people, as you can see sometimes in government, they kind of play both sides. You know what I'm saying? Certain deals, you know, you're not going to just see the main topic of what's going on. There's sometimes other deals or other things going on in the background, and they kind of say little things. So yeah, I don't know, man. I kind of agree with the guy from Poland, the leadership over in Poland, like he said, just based off of history, they gonna need the support of the United States, and we got them in the hole, not on some like bully type of anything, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like one of those situations where, like he said, it's like taking candy from a child because they got a deal, and we ain't got nothing in return. Absolutely. And it's like now Trump got to go into, let's work out something with your minerals, you know what I'm saying, to kind of equal or help us out to become equal. That's why he said, why didn't Biden just come up with an agreement where it put us equal? You know what I'm saying? Okay, you go in this much, we go in so much, and that's not going, you know what I'm saying, deal with the situation. But we're currently in that situation, so yeah.
And they have to stop it. I'm gonna say something here. See, Zelensky is a young world global leader, which means that he's raised by the World Economic Forum. Okay, he's been put in place over Ukraine. Okay, so this is what you really see, and so really they need to stop that and what they're doing and causing destruction over there. So yeah, man. I'm gonna tell you, man, shout out to Fox News. I like what Fox News doing for a while. We stayed away from media because it was too much propaganda in line. But I noticed with everything, with the changes that started underneath the Trump administration, man, Fox News been actually covering a lot of stuff. And shout out to y'all, Fox News. We hope y'all continue to keep it up now.
Yeah.
We hope you continue to keep it up because we want to see what's going on. And we want the truth. We want more transparency.
That's right.
And it starts with y'all. So shout out to Fox News.
So,
Let me say this too, man, about Hunter Biden. They covered up a lot of stuff, okay? We're going to tell y'all the truth now, okay? They didn't want the public to know that the president's son was this bad, okay? So most of the public and most of U.S. citizens was unaware, really, about this laptop, okay? It was in custody of the FBI. They had a case going. All of a sudden, the FBI can't find the laptop. Now, you don't expect us to believe that, do you? Now, so what they do, they decided, Hunter Biden has a gun next to him. He's not supposed to have a gun. Mm-hmm. Who do you know get sentenced to 25 years, right, mm-hmm. for a gun that hasn't been used that's next to him, and your father's the president, you the president's son? That wasn't what that was about. Hunter Biden did some bad stuff to some important people and their children. That's what that was about. But this stuff is hidden from the public. Just like most people don't know, the FBI been hiding and suppressing evidence when it came to that. So we're going to tell y'all the truth now.
That's right.
That's the facts.
China, other countries, Iraq. If this is true, then he's a corrupt politician.
Right.
So don't give me the stuff about how you're this innocent baby. Joe, they're calling you a corrupt politician.
Nobody.
President Trump, I want to stay on the issue of race. We're talking about the issue.
Laptop from hell.
President Trump, we're
Nobody.
talking about race right now, and I do want to stay on the issue of race. President Trump,
And I
you've
have to respond to that.
Please,
Because, look,
very quickly.
there are 50 former national intelligence folks who said that what he's accusing me of is a Russian plant. They have said that this has all the 5 former heads of the CIA, both parties, say what he's saying is a bunch of garbage. Nobody believes it except his and his good friend Rudy Giuliani.
You mean the laptop is now another Russia hoax?
And that's exactly what.
Is this
that's
where you're
exactly
going?
what.
This is
told.
where he's going. The laptop is Russia,
Yes.
Gentlemen,
Russia.
I want to stay on the issue of race.
You
okay?
have to be kidding. Here we
Mr.
go
President,
again with Russia.
We're going to continue on the issue of.
So there you have it, y'all. It's serious, man. It's serious. We have to de-escalate when it comes to the nuclear weapons. Let me mention something about the climate situation. Because they've been blaming a lot of stuff on climate. They blame Maui on climate.
Mm-hmm.
They to try with the California fires, okay?
Yeah.
The citizens know what's going on, okay? This stuff is organized, okay? You can't use direct energy weapons and claim climate, okay? You can't have fires always being set in California, but the water is off. Things have to change. That's why I love Trump and this administration. We hope y'all continue to change things. Before you stay tuned in, like and subscribe. I'm Tyrone T.Y.
And the male T's.
Thank y'all. Y'all have a good one.
Peace.
Peace.